Air Canada passengers continue to experience long delays for a second day in a row. Well, the Rolling Stones are coming to the city. That seems to be pretty exciting, but how would the traffic affect Seneca College students? Brian Siegel has a report. And finally, good news for the birth rate in Canada. And are you ready for some football now?
It reminds each and every one of us of our incredible diversity in this city and in this province.
SARS has affected many Canadian lives already. Saturday there are chances of showers, so make sure you have your umbrellas if you're going out.
All right, good. Have fun.
So that's all for the news today. On behalf of Nick Quinton, Pamela Tay, and Stacey Richards, I'm Samita Nandy. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. A tractor-trailer has rolled over on westbound 401 early morning today. The accident happened around 6 a.m. when a driver and a passenger went out of their car on the highway. The tractor-trailer crashed their vehicle, almost destroying it. In international news, fighting in the Liberian capital, Monrovia, is taking a heavy toll. Hospital and emergency workers say that the death count is rising. Back home, Air Canada passengers continue to experience long delays for a second day in a row. The airline laid off 400 customer service staff at Toronto's Pearson Airport on Sunday that caused long lineups at the check-in counters. And finally, good news for the birth rate in Canada. For the first time in a decade, the number of babies born has increased in 2001. Stats Canada says nearly 334,000 babies were born in 2001, which is almost 2% more than the year before. And that's all for the news. And now here's Stacey Richards with the entertainment. Now, no more secrets in hockey. Dominik Hasek is coming back to the NHL. The 38-year-old is ending his one-year retirement. He's coming to the Red Wings after 1 year of leading the team to a Stanley Cup title. But now that Hasek is back, the Wings must move their $8 million goalie, Curtis Joseph. Hillary Lunke rejoices her victory in the U.S. Women's Open. Lunke hit a green in regulation after number 6, where a 20-foot birdie putt moved her to 2 under par and gave her a 4-stroke lead. The final stroke was her best of the day, a 15-footer for birdie just moments after Angela Stanford made a 30-foot birdie. And Kevin O'Neill is signing a new deal to coach Toronto Raptors. The former Detroit Pistons assistant will be replacing Lenny Wilkens. The Atlanta Hawks, Los Angeles Clippers, Philadelphia 76ers, and the Washington Wizards are still looking for a head coach. And that's all for sports here. Here's Stefania with the weather. And now let's take a look at the 3-day forecast. Tonight it's clear. We have a low of 18 degrees. Friday it's partly sunny with a high of 30 degrees and a low of 18 degrees. Saturday there are chances of showers, so make sure you have your umbrellas if you're going out. It's a high of 30 and low of 18 degrees. And Sunday, it's all sunny and warm with a high of 25 degrees and a low of 13 degrees. So start planning a wonderful day ahead. And that's all for the weather. And now back to the news desk. The Toronto Transit Commission and the City of Toronto are holding an open house today at York University. Their objective is to improve TTC bus services between York University and Downsview Subway. TTC consultant Scott Thurborn expresses enthusiasm in proposing his forthcoming schemes.
I think the message is that the City of Toronto, TTC, and funding partners, which includes the province, is very interested in doing something in this area, and all the municipalities, including York Region, Go Transit, TTC, are all focusing on trying to improve transit to York University.
However, students at York University are highly concerned with the present service of TTC.
It's really not as frequent as it should be. I'm often waiting like 40 minutes for a bus. I think usually during rush hour it's the worst. So I think definitely like after 4 o'clock they should increase the service.
If they could manage to put more buses on, especially to the Downsview stop, which is the station, which is the one that I use, I presume that will cost them some money, but I don't know. They should get revenue in return for it. Other than that, I don't know. I just fear that with more students coming on the campus all the time, that the service will just continue to decline.
Students seem to be really concerned about the TTC services at York University. Although the TTC is taking some steps, it doesn't seem to be immediate. At York University, this is Samita Nandy for CSCA News. Bell Canada and Via Rail has introduced wireless technology for passengers traveling by train between Toronto and Montreal. Starting today, the introduction of wireless internet technology for Via Rail passengers will meet the evolving needs of professionals and business travelers who need to access internet away from home or office. The technology transmits internet down to the train from Bell ExpressView's internet satellite service to onboard equipment and then to the end user's WLAN-enabled device. Professionals can now send and receive email, log on their corporate networks, work on official presentations, and tap into remote business applications. Announcing at Toronto's Union Station today, Vice President of Corporate Development of Bell Mobility, Almas Ledas, says this 4-month trial service is being promoted to provide train passengers with real-time onboard access.
Well, we are promoting the service with events such as this one, in which we're very happy to have your participation today. So, as you could see coming on board the train is in itself a billboard for the service, explaining that we have Bell Access Zone service provided together with our partners at Intel, enabled in the service. There will also be, as was announced in the press conference, some media attention in the papers tomorrow, so hopefully the regular users of Via 1 between Toronto and Montreal will become aware of the service in the trains.
Passengers and business travelers on Via Rail are also looking forward to access new wireless technology, enabling them to be as productive on the train as they would be in the office.
Saves a lot of time for the customers on board the train, if they have to do some work for the business travelers, and also there's the, entertainment value for people that use the internet and go surfing, and Bell Mobility is able to offer a fairly high-speed service and distribute it to the people on board the train.
This is Samita Nandy for CSCA News, Toronto.